I have some confidence.
Yeah. You know what?
I think you're gonna catch your first one.
First fish, big day in Finland. You know what? Great experience, man.
Oh yeah, first pike for sure.
Oh yeah.
Coming today.
First pike, baby. Let's go.
All right. So when I get there, I'm gonna teach you just a little bit. We're gonna do some basic casting and where to kind of cast. After that, I'm gonna give you the rod and hopefully we'll get some top water pike action.
Let's go, man.
All right.
So, what lure are we gonna use? You know.
So today we're gonna start with. I have no idea the names of these lures because I'm not used to these European lures, but it's basically just a spinner, inline spinner, with a nice bright green, yellow, and red belly there, and a little spinner and treble hook. Just a little inline spinner. What we're gonna start out with, and more than likely we're gonna be switching to one of these bad Larrys here. This one in particular with a perch pattern seems to be key from the last visits, from the last time I was out here fishing. So let's get after it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the water's a bit choppy today, but you know, I feel like we're going to try to do is get this inline spinner on just the edge of this weed line, because that's most likely where these fish are going to be hanging out. Some of them are within this weed line, but right here in particular it's only a couple inches deep, and for most of these weeds are only going to be a couple inches deep to maybe just a foot. So getting anywhere in the vicinity of these fish will probably induce a strike. So we're just going to keep moving. The key to this is that there's going to be fish somewhere in these reeds. And I already know that there's a big population of pike in here. So we're just gonna hop to little areas basically on the bank that we can get in, just big enough for us to cast and cast out and see what we can catch.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan, man.
You're up next.
Yeah, man. Take the lead. All right, so like obviously it's not my first time fishing, but you know, I've been fishing several times. Haven't caught a fish yet, sadly, but so when I go to a lake, right, there's like a lot of debris in the lake, and I get stuck all the time. What is like a technique that you can share that like will help me not get stuck, you know, often?
So oftentimes whenever you're fishing heavy cover, you're gonna have to fish with what you got. So what we're dealing with is, here we're fishing reeds, so this little weed guard here on a bait will help reduce the risk. Reduce the risk is the key word there, because for the most part you're never gonna be completely weedless. Unless you use some soft plastic baits, you can kind of get really weedless. But with hard baits like this, it's very difficult because they have a tendency to have exposed hooks. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little wire here that's allowing it to be weedless. And this spoon it's pretty critical for this case, because we're trying to get up into into this small weeds up in here and just barely keep it up. So one thing you're gonna wanna do is reel up and keep the rod tip high, so that way it can work its way through the weeds a lot. For pike are really aggressive fish, so they're gonna attack it from a pretty good distance anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Just make sure that the lure is not getting stuck. And sometimes that means that you have to use like a soft plastic of some sorts, right, and just utilize other means to have successful, like actual proven successful weedless lures. And sometimes that's just the bottom line, what you have to do. Yeah. Or fish it differently. Maybe you fish the edge and that's it. Just how it kind of works, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully I can apply the technique today and catch your pike, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, new spot or what?
Yeah.
Cool.
This side they want to hit.
Yeah.
So let it sink just a little bit so it doesn't show itself up on top of the water. Oh, you had something, go for it. Had something, go for it there. All right, so what's cool about this is what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast right in that direction. Do it again. All right, cast right back into that spot. We know that he's now over here because he just had another hit.
Perfect.
Perfect little cast. Hopefully it's gonna pay off. Oh, he's aggressive. He's wanting that bait, bro.
Damn it, dude.
Dude.
Oh, no.
There we go. You got one. You got one. Yes. All right. There, bring it to the left. To the left. To the left. Nice. Nice. Just keep that rod tip up. You're doing great, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yes. All right. Now, all right. Just drag it up onto the bank.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes. About freaking time, bro. Give me some. Give me some.
There we go.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. First catch, yo. It took me about 5 years to get my first catch. You know, thanks, man. Thanks, coach.
Lethal lure getting
Yeah, lethal lure. Shout out, man.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna hold him just like this.
All right.
Careful, because that's obviously the toothy end.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
First catch, baby.
Oh,
You got my cover? Dude, no idea. Heck yeah, man. That is so. Wow.
All right.
Dude, I'm like.
I gotta get a picture.
All
So
right.
stop the.
All right.
Gotta get a gram pic, you know, for you.
Get it for the
This
grab.
is for you.
Heck
You're gonna one day. So today I think we're gonna try that perch because I feel like the perch will still produce.
Wait, so which is a perch?
This is the perch one right here.
Okay.
So a nice perch pattern with the gold back. The only concern I have is that it's not very weedless. However, this one actually has a little bit of a weed guard to it. Maybe we'll throw this just because it's got a bit of a weed guard there. So, oh, I forgot, we don't have a knife either. That was weak. That was really weak. And we're just gonna throw this little spoon here. Just a simple knot. Just make a loop. I usually put my finger in that loop to hold it. And then just go around the main line like 6 or 7 times. And then go back through that loop and tighten. Simple.
It's fucking simple. That's gonna be an edit.
Thank you guys so much for watching this last Finland video. This one, I had my buddy catch his very first fish ever, and it was a northern pike. Awesome, awesome time. Loved it. And just the day before, I was absolutely killing fish. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it up here somewhere. That was a great day, and today was an awesome day as well. We got my buddy on his first fish, and I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please don't forget to leave the thumbs up, a little bit of love, as well as don't forget to subscribe and then hit that little bell notification. That bell notification is going to let you guys know when I drop my next video, which is every week. There is a video coming out either Tuesday or Friday. Every other Tuesday, every other Friday, we are coming out with videos on tips and tricks or just plain fishing videos just like this one here. And you guys know what time it is. Don't forget to watch this video right here as well as the video right below it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and fish now. Worry later.